Okay. Just guys, because I looked away for a second. Hi, hi! Hi. Welcome in! Welcome back, everyone. Welcome me back. I'm back. Ooh. I hope that didn't update. Oh, it did. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. Alright, I don't know, I hit a button and it caused me to have I hit something and it was not something I should have hit. This is what happens when I have don't hit the wrong things. So I move things around a lot on my desk because today we're doing something a little bit different today. I haven't done a hand cam in a while. So we're gonna do hand cam today because I figured it was probably the best day for me to show this off. As you've noticed, I'm also no longer in a witch outfit. That is because October is over and I wanted to wear something else today. This is supposed to be my main outfit, obviously. And things changed a little bit just because we wanted to make sure we gave the community what they voted on, which was witch outfit for a whole month of October. So back to normal. Of course, what a time for the one person that I was talking to during, well, talking is a strong word. More like listening to their panel. They responded to me. Finally, after all day, not responding to me. I'm gonna turn my music down. I don't know why it's so loud for me. It's super loud. That's much better, I think. For me, anyway. I don't know for you guys. Is that okay? Can you guys hear the music just fine? Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. I'm so used to being able to look at my second monitor to check what's going on. And today, since I moved a lot of stuff around, so my second monitor, which is essentially my drawing tablet, is off to the side. So I apologize if I keep looking off to the side. It's because I'm used to being able to check that out. And we can't do that today because we are trying to, you know, get stuff done. Do some stuff. Oh, apparently I missed out on that Slugma. That's a shame. I wanted to catch that. You guys talking about Temmie and Temmie Flakes? Oh yeah, I'm Temmie. I heard important stuff, but I didn't hear it. Care to say some stuff, please? Important stuff, I guess. Stuff. Everything is stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, for those of you who have been around for a while, I've been talking about it for a while, but I was gone over the weekend for a convention. Yay! Fun stuff. We love conventions. I'm a bit of a convention nut. And I like to, you know, explore them, go around them, go to panels. I always try to take my time with them as best as possible. What do you guys want me to go over first? Do you guys want to talk about the panels first? Or... Yes, Renu went outside. I don't steal names. That's not me. Maybe Owen or the Fey King, but I try to tell Owen not to do stuff like that. I don't know who's calling me. Somebody's trying to call me at the worst time possible. I'm busy! But yeah. I could talk about panels. I could show you the stuff that I got from the convention. The merch. Oh, the merch. So, I'll be completely honest. This year's merch didn't really slap that well for me. Normally I struggle a lot with like trying to have to decide what merch that I am and am not gonna get. I didn't really have that problem so much this panel. There was a couple of things that I considered getting, but I wasn't super sure about. There was 2 figures that I considered getting, but I decided against getting. And those 2 figures are a Nanachi and Mitty. I think it was a Figma figure. Very cute. I ended up not getting it. Nanachi is not my favorite character from the Made in the Abyss series, but I still really like that series, and I really was like seriously considering getting Nanachi. But I decided against it, and part of me regretted it a little bit that I didn't get the Nanachi figure. Let me see if I can... Let me see if I can look it up really quick to see if I can grab it. There's quite a few, figures of Nanachi and Mitty. The one that I found, and I'm just gonna link the website for the figure itself. It is very cute, and I was very tempted to get it. And I'm gonna post this. This is the figure that I was considering getting. There's a handful of different, like, Mitty and Nanachi figures, but this one in particular has Nanachi, like, hugging Mitty, and they're sitting down. They come in at season 2, later in season 2, maybe mid-season 2. I don't know, but, I considered getting them, mainly because, I know that Selcho really doesn't was really bugged out about Mitty when she first appeared on screen. To be fair though, that shit is cursed. All right, that shit is cursed. I don't recommend, if anybody has not seen it, don't pull up the link that I posted because you will get spoiled for characters, but I do like them both.
So Rina, we can ask for outfits, yes?
Yes, we can do. I probably forgot to unpause it though. Give me a second. I will remove the pausing. All right. I removed the bunny suit Rina outfit, and I think I have myself drawn in a bunny suit. Alright, we removed the pause on the outfits. Good stuff. 175 stream streaks. Nice going. Mouse hold. Yes, Juris, I know that you were fighting people with mouth holes. Rat onesie outfit. You guys voted on Alice in Wonderland. Mouse girl Rina outfit. What do you guys, what? You guys are wild. There was also another figure that I considered getting. That was... Oh my god. A Rosen Maiden figure. So Rosen made a, it was a Shinku figure, which is like the main character of Rosen Maiden. And I considered getting her as well. It was a very basic figure though. I think it was a good smile figure. I don't think it was anything special. I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure this is the correct figure. Oh, the hell? Non-outfit. I definitely have a kind of non-outfit. There's the other figure that I was looking at. And I was kind of like, she's not my favorite character. I'm not gonna get it. There's also, like, some stickers that, an artist had. Which was, there was 2 sticker sets that I was kind of like, maybe not. One was about Fear and Hunger, the game. And the other one had the girl from Mad Father in it. But I didn't recognize any of the characters in the sticker sheet, so I was like, it's fine, I don't need it. And I mostly like, the lore of Fear and Hunger a lot, so that's why I considered it. But then I was like, But yeah, no, surprisingly, there was not a lot of, art or things that I wanted to buy. Mind you, I did bring home some stuff. I did bring home different things from the convention, which I will show you. So let me... Hi. You can see my camera. Rare webcam photo. So... Do you guys want me to start off with... So, I can start off... Oh my god, I can't believe I busted this. I can start with, like, some smaller stuff. I feel bad for Selcho. Selcho helped me put this one thing together, and I apparently unintentionally took it apart. Saltro, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I fixed it. Alright, I think I fixed it. Do you guys want me to talk about the stuff that, so, I owed Saltro money for some things, so he decided that, I would pay for my own Christmas gift. But that's fine, that's fine. So I can either show you guys stuff that I bought myself, or stuff that Saltro, yeah, that's reveal. Hi, Hasbin Hotel. Screen. I know, crazy. Yeah, since they make keyboard too. It's very blue. I love it. What do you guys want me to show first? I have many options. Some of the stuff I bought, the stuff that I bought for myself were smaller. The things that Saltor bought for me, with my money, are larger items. I don't have an iron horseshoe. Where would you think I would get something like that from? Where even would I get that from? I have no idea where I would get that from. Let me nudge myself over though, so I don't, so I'm not blocked by my camera. Was there an Uma Musume booth? No. I did see some Uma Musume cosplayers around, but not really like a booth dedicated to that. Surprisingly. I don't think there was a lot of, there was not that much Uma Musume merch from what I saw. Also, I apologize ahead of time. My desk is a little bit messy. Renadier, you're not paying for yourself when you owed me that money. I know! Okay, shut up. Shut up. I owed Seltzer money, so he bought me my Christmas gift. Punk bought, like, expensive Christmas gifts for myself. He's such a punk. What do you guys want to see? The stuff Seltzer got me, or the stuff I bought? Because I can do either or. I got some really cool business cards too from some artists. Like, very, very cool art in this business card. Super neat. I have not done a hand cam in a while, so I apologize if my angling is off or weird. I did not get a bad dragon, Celtro. What a dirty dog. I dropped something, but that's okay. It wasn't important. Wow, chat doesn't want to see anything that I got. That's crazy. I have to be mindful because some of the stuff that I put in my bag, I cannot show because it would out me where I live. Here is another card. Another artist. The back of the card is very, very cute as well. I hope this is okay. I'm like trying to get stuff out.
Show us your diary.
I'm not showing you guys my diary. Screw the bad dragons. I want a good dragon. You guys are bad. I didn't get any dragon stuff. I do have this business card. This one was really cute. I do have to show this to Gray. Mainly because this artist in particular had so many frog items. Like the back of their card. Super, super cute. You guys said you wanted to see merch, and then you guys aren't talking about what merch you want to see. I have other business cards. I guess I don't know where I put them. Silly, silly right now. Or maybe I didn't get as many business cards as I thought I did, because this is just a cosplayer card. I guess I didn't get as many business cards because there wasn't as much that I wanted this year. Normally I get much more stuff. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna decide, since nobody can tell me what they wanted me to shop. The first thing that I purchased at the event, I'm gonna just kind of do my best to maybe go in order, was, so I bought 2 keychains, was the first items that I bought. And these keychains are from 2 different animes that I'm really, really big about. One is about Spice and Wolf. I'm a huge Spice and Wolf fan. For those of you guys, obviously, who have heard me talk about Spice and Wolf, I can talk about it for hours. I appreciate the new anime, but I do, and that they redid it. I appreciate that they redid it, but I was a little bit frustrated about the fact that they got rid of kind of what made Spice and Wolf unique. They removed a lot of the trade talk from the first one and took it out. I understand why they did it, because they wanted it to be more digestible from some people who might not be as interested in the economy talk that is in Spice and Wolf. So I got some Spice and Wolf merch. Hi Grubby Grub, how are you doing? I'm just talking about convention that I went to this weekend. So I picked up a little keychain here from my girl Polo. Now there was a vendor that was selling other Spice and Wolf merch. However, they had 2 figures. I'm pretty sure they're the same one, and I'm pretty sure it was the same one of that I had. There was another vendor that actually had. There's another vendor that I saw that had Spice and Wolf, but again, I had the figure already. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through some. We can talk about that later if you want, about the stuff that happened. I'm so glad you got partnered, though. I know you're really pushing for that. So the first piece of merchandise I got, I'm gonna try my best to get it on camera. I don't know why my music suddenly stopped. Is I got this little holo keychain. I have to check my audio settings, because apparently I don't know what happened, but my audio is now being stupid. Tweaking out, though. I'm glad you had a good. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. This was the first keychain I bought. I saw it and I immediately was like, oh my god, holo merch. Nobody ever does holo merch, which is true. They really don't. It's very, very hard to find. But when I can find it, I get really excited. I always buy it, especially if I don't own it. The artist in particular, I actually had a really nice conversation with, because we talked about how a lot of the times people that make content, they have an issue. I don't know if it's an issue that they only focus on mainstream content and not the more niche stuff, mainly because I get it. They want money. Da 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 da. I mean, everybody wants money, don't they? But then the problem is that when you only focus about the money, you miss out on like some really great content that you can make content about that might be more niche. And sometimes, like,
Rina actually
people will
just
buy
spent
stuff
her
if
time
you
at the
make
conf
the more
working
niche
for
stuff.
discounts.
Rina actually spent her time at the con twerking. No, I don't do that, thank you. Oh my gosh. The fact that I can't hear anything right now is driving me bonkers. Let me see if I can fix that for myself. It's very jarring. Now it's like, at first it was like, oh my god, there's so much sound, like it's bothering me, but now it's like, now I can't hear anything. Like there's music playing and I can't hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it at all. I'm gonna reboot my music app to see if that works. Why is Togekiss illegal? I don't know. I looked it up on the site that you gave me, and it said that Togekiss was illegal. That you can't use it in competitive. Alright, there we go. I don't know. I like Togekiss. I think Togekiss is a pretty neat Pokemon. Anyway, so I had a really nice conversation with her about how it's very frustrating that niche content oftentimes gets dismissed over the more popular fandoms simply because of money. And it was really nice to see that this specific artist made more niche stuffs also, such as, let me lean forward a little bit so you guys can see it, such as this little cutie right here, which, if you guys have seen in my server, I've talked about this anime a little bit. This is from the anime Totally Bound Hanako-kun. Love it. It's very, very funny. It's comedy series. Super cute. It's about this kid. Not this kid, obviously. This is the Ghost Boy. I do have another figure about it for, on my desk, actually. And I'm mostly really into, like, Hanako, which is this guy here. He is the ghost of the bathroom. Yes, I know he's not a girl because it is based off of the legend of Hanako in the girl's bathroom. But essentially, this kid Hanako, he is a ghost of the school, and he is known as one of the 7 wonders. And essentially, what they do is he links up with the girl. I forget her name off the top of my head. Links up with this girl, and essentially, they have to figure out and solve the wonders and make things not be as bad as they are, because a lot of things are based off of rumors in the Hanako series, and people's words have an impact on just how the stories or if people's rumors impact the actual. I had a brain dump. Oh no, bad. Bad boy. But yeah, the rumors of the world and what people make up kind of impact how the ghosts are affected, and different things affect different things. But it's very, very interesting. So I love Hanako. It's very, very hard to find merch of it. The convention I went to before this one actually had a lot of Hanako merch, which I did get several pieces of Hanako merch. I have like stickers somewhere around here, but I'm really, really big into Hanako. I think it's very fun. It's a very fun anime. I was very tempted when I saw it in Barnes & Noble to get a Hanako art book, but it was like really expensive. I think it was like $75, and I was like, absolutely not am I gonna spend $75 on a art book when they used to be like 20-30 bucks maybe back in the day, and now they're like they're pushing to like $100 now, some of them. So that was one of the first things that I got, were those 2 keychains. I did not pick up anything right away after that. That was in the dealer's room that I got that, which is very interesting that ended up in the dealer's room. Now, the next artist I went to, I actually got quite a bit of stuff for it. I'm digging my stuff out of my bag, so I apologize if my model's freaking out. The next artist I went to, they actually had a bin of like $10 pins where it was B grade. For those of you who don't know, B grade is considered not perfect quality versions of a merchandise. Pins in particular are very well known for having this, because what happens is you have to fill in the areas with color, and it's very, very nice. So I got some B grade quality pins. all from the same artist. I primarily only got a couple things, honestly, overall. So, honestly, and like looking at them, it's very, very hard to notice that these are B grade quality. I got this cute fox. Very, very adorable. I really liked the style that it was going for. I don't know if you can tell, but it almost has that cracked look where they fill in gold with pottery to make it new, make it more precious. And I just really loved it. They did have a black version of this as well, but I only got the white one. A white detachable hoodie would work well. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's an interesting concept to think. So I got that one. Then I also got a constellation pin. I don't know if you guys can see it, if I have it angled correctly. Guys, see this? Very, very cool. This guy's a fox. For those of you who don't know, white and blue are like my favorite colors. So I got this little guy. I'm trying to make sure I can get it in camera view the best as possible. But he's very, very cool. I love him. And these are coming from the $10 pin deal. And I also managed to get another constellation that's a bird. I love birds. So I got this one. It's very, very cool. These two in particular are part of their constellation series. I forget what the name of the filling in the gold is called. Kintsugi, I believe, is what it's called. I had to look it up. I apologize if I'm fucking up the pronunciation, but essentially Kintsugi. And then this cutie that I'm gonna show you guys next. This one I was super obsessed with. I love the game Okami. It is one of my favorite, most beloved games. Not the most, but it is one of the most, the biggest games that I'm really, really obsessed with. It had a massive impression on me when it first came out. It forever will have a special place in my heart for the game. And I got this little guy, which is Amaterasu from that series. Now, if you can't tell, it is Amaterasu with one of their weapons, and they actually used like a little stone to make it stand out more. Really, really love this pin. Literally can't tell that this is like of lesser quality. I think it's beautiful. I love Amaterasu. Beautiful, beautiful character. Now, when I purchased those, I got this as a free gift. Which says little guy energy, and it's a little cat. I actually think I got it later, but maybe not. I got this guy as a free gift because I went back to this artist later. Free with purchase, mind you. And then later on in the event, I did go back because there was an item in particular that I really, really was in love with. And I kept like debating in my head with if I wanted to spend the money on it or not. And Selch was like, "You owe me money. I'm buying it for you." So we got this, and mind you, this might be a little hard to put in screen. It actually, I had to take it out of my display case that I have my figures in. So I'm going to show you guys this. It is gorgeous. It is another Okami item. That's why I'm showing it now. And I hope the camera does this justice. This is absolutely stunning. Let me make sure I get it in view. Can you guys see it okay? It is absolutely stunning. It is layered. This was a pain in the ass to, like, put together. It is 3 layers. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Love this. This was $60. But I owed Seltzer money, so, I guess that's how that came out. Seltzer has a tendency that he will be less likely to spend money on himself, and he prefers spending money on other people. I'm going to put that aside for now. Absolutely stunning piece of artwork. I'm going to put it back in my case when I'm done. And then, when I purchased that, I also snagged this as a free gift. And you'll see, it's one of those badge things. I don't actually ever attach it to anything because I think that they're really cool on their own. I would think I want to, like, make a, like a book or a binder or something of, like, all of the little, little things they've gotten over the years. The little... Because I have other ones, too. Seltzer managed to snag this. Because he really likes Nana. I happen to have it in my bag, so I just grabbed it. He is a big fan of Nana. I'm actually a really big fan of the series as well. He actually got a shirt from a different artist who has a Nana and Hanako shirt. Very nice. It has an embroidered patch on the one arm. It's a very gorgeous shirt. If I had it, I would show you guys. And then I forget where I got this from. I don't know if it was me or Seltzer that got this one. I thought this was really funny. This little cat with a little controller says I have no idea what I'm doing. That's pretty much my life. So be it. While kind of going around the convention, I also snagged this. I got this. I didn't pay anything for it. It was really nice though. Little Miku. Little keychain. Very cool. Very cool. And then, so funny story though. The way the convention was set up was actually not super great. They changed the way that so normally the artist alley and the dealer's room is all one room. They usually combine it, and the artists are in the back and the dealers are in the front, so you have to walk your way through the dealers to get to the artists. This year, the dealer's room was that whole room that they normally have both artists and the dealers in. They instead took the artists and they brought them downstairs into the gaming area. There's a door that's behind the gaming area. And they put the artists in this tiny room behind or off to the side of the gaming room that had like a bunch of different like consoles you can play games with. And it was kind of annoying, and they were shoved in this tiny room. That room felt sweltering when I walked in there. And I tried to not spend a lot of time in there. I would have hated as an artist to have to deal with that because it was literally sweltering. The rest of the convention was so cold that I felt like I had to constantly have a sweater on, but in this room it felt like it was like 20 plus degrees hotter, and I was like sweating. I was like, oh my god, I have to take this off. But anyway, they also in the back end of the gaming hall, not the room where the artist alley was, but in the back end of the gaming hall, on the far right side of the gaming hall, there was 2 artist booths shoved in the back corner. If I had not told Seltzer, hey, why don't we take a walk around the gaming hall, see if there's any games that we might want to play, because I don't normally do that. I do not normally walk around the gaming hall with the consoles and stuff, because I don't normally like to play with other people's equipment, because people touch things and they don't wash their hands, and I don't want their germs and stuff. I don't want COVID. I already got it once in my life. I don't want to have it again. Anyway, so I walked around. And there was this very cool artist that had, like, stickers and pins and stuff, and they had a kind of a witchy vibe to it, so I kind of snagged those. A couple. I think these were like $2 each, these stickers. I don't know if I'm showing off well. Hope I'm getting it into view. It's like little tarot cards, very, very cute. Had a little pouch. Very cute. Little teacup. Love this. And there's a little potion bottle. Because of course. I love my potions. They're very, very shiny. They're super fun. I love them. But I also snagged this. And I like moths. For those of you who don't know, I at one point was considering being a moth VTuber. I decided not going for that. But I do still love moths, and they are still very, very dear and near and dear to me. I found this cute little pen that was a little... Here it is. I know it's a little bit hard to see because it's so small, but it's a little card that has like little moth on it. Very, very cute. I hope you guys can see this better. But yeah, so that's that. And the last item that I got was, well, last item I got was because Celtro said, I'm gonna buy it for you for Christmas, and I know you really like it, because he knows me so well. I got this very, very cute Eat-A bag. Let me show you guys this. I'm going to do my best to show it. I know that the camera might struggle to get the whole thing in view. I'm trying my best. Can you guys see this okay? I know it's really, really hard to see this. This is a big, big item. So, it's this very cute Eat-A bag. Has a little bow on it. Constellations. This is where you could put pins and stuff in it. I'm probably going to put Rinimerch in this bag. Here. At some point. I don't know when. But I love it. Absolutely gorgeous bag. It actually matches a dress that I actually already own right now. So maybe in the future I will be cosplaying me wearing with this bag with Rinimerch on it and wearing the dress that I have that matches this. It is not an official Rinna outfit, mainly because the artist does allow you to make art of yourself in it, but you can't like do commercial purposes, so I haven't done it. But it's very cute. I love the details on this. Like, even the back is very, very cute. I'm gonna just show you guys the back. So it has, like, an area for 4 straps. I do have another strap, but I only put the 1 strap on. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little moon up here, up at the top. Star pin. Let me pull this into a different view here. See if you guys can see it. But there is a constellation. I'm gonna flip it around. Maybe you guys can see it better. Hi, Vera. I'm trying to show you the little constellation. There it is. This little constellation on the side of the bag. Very, very cute. I love it. Thank you, Celtro. Got it for me at the convention. I'm going to put my stuff away very quickly so I don't have it all over my desk. I would find it extremely frustrating to be here with all of the stuff on the desk. But I had a lot of fun. It was cool. I am going to have to put some stuff away in my thing, but I will hold off on doing that. We're gonna turn off the hand cam because I don't think there's a purpose for that anymore. Because it was mostly for showing off. Mostly for showing off the merch that I got. I don't know if there was any specific piece in particular that spoke to you guys that you thought was like the coolest item that I got. Normally I buy much more stuff, but I was trying to be a little bit more strict on how much money I was spending, mainly because of the situation with the car, which I've mentioned earlier, that I really need to be more strict on my budget, because I have to make car payments now monthly, which I wasn't originally doing because I had my last car for over 10 years, and it suddenly went and died. What are you gonna do? Not much you can do about it other than just kind of grin and bear it, deal with it. Let me move myself back over here. So, cool stuff. I'll take pictures and put it on my Discord server for those of you who want to see pictures of that kind of stuff. There is some other stuff that I did. So obviously, merch is not the only thing that you do at conventions, alright? Merch is definitely not the only thing that you do at conventions. The other thing you go for is panels. Let me tell you something, though, alright? I am so annoyed about how this convention specifically ran its panels. So, they made a programming schedule that they put on a piece of paper, alright? You got this piece of paper, this pamphlet, alright? Can't trust that. Cannot trust that pamphlet. Because shit got canceled, shit moved around. It was super goddamn irritating. And apparently, the people running the panels could just request different time slots, which was really weird to me. I don't know why that was something that was possible. And because I had a feeling this was going to happen, that this guide was not going to be trustworthy, I downloaded I already had the guidebook app from last year, and I downloaded the guidebook app, and it had the panels on there. Every single time I went to double check the guidebook online to see about the panels got updated and the schedule changed. Every little single time, and I checked it multiple times a day, each day, and every single time I opened the app, the schedule changed. Something changed, something moved, something got deleted, something got canceled. It was very frustrating. I wish that kind of stuff that wouldn't happen, because it is extremely exhausting, and it made me super disappointed because there was a few events that I wanted to go to that ended up getting canceled.
Would you like information? Rena, shorthands paper with scribbles and doodles.
That would be me, honestly. I would like to do a panel one day. I've been thinking about kind of coming up with a panel idea, but I don't know how I would go about doing it, considering I don't really want to publicly show my face, which is why I'm usually a bit coy about like which conventions I'm going to usually. So backing up a little bit to the night before the convention started. So the day before, I actually took off from work because I wanted to relax. I wanted to clean up my house a little bit, because I had somebody coming over, a coworker that was coming over to watch my animals while I was gone, making sure they're fed, they got taken out, and make sure that they were okay, and play with them a little bit, because obviously they're very, very important to me, and I want to make sure my babies get attention when I'm gone. The reason why I even have my coworkers do it, one, honestly, it's more affordable because it cost me like almost $200, I think, the last time I had to board my animals. And on top of that, they just come back with really, really bad habits after being boarded for like a couple of days. I don't know why. Like, one of the jokes that, it's a joke, mind you, but it is kind of true. My dog, in particular, when she came back from being boarded the one time, She came back, and we make the joke of she came back with an accent. But the problem is that she's not very big barker. She will bark occasionally. Damn, she fine. Thanks. You're fine too, baby. Love it. The joke we made is that she came back with an accent, and she's not a very big barker. She will bark sometimes, but not that much. But when she came back from being boarded, a couple of conventions ago, she came back and she was barking so much, and it was super irritating. And my dog is a quiet dog usually. And it was just very hard to break her out of that habit of constantly barking all the time. And I think it's just because of all the dogs at the boarding place. They were barking constantly. So she picked up a really bad habit, and it took forever for her to break it. She also, I don't know. It was crazy. Well, hello there, Sunny the Vampire. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? What were you up to? I'm doing a little chitty chat about convention fun and getting sidetracked about a story about when I boarded my dog and why I don't board my dog anymore. Teehee. What were you guys up to? Sound Culprit, can I get a shout out for the lovely Sunny the Vampire? Warframe. I haven't played Warframe. Did you do well? Did you succeed? Did you do what you need to in Warframe? I don't know what you do. I don't play that game. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you your potion. See what you win for the raid. Didn't win anything, but you get a smooch. You play Warframe with your partner, Jules? You get a new frame and I got a few parts. So, hell yeah, you got a smooch. We love it. So, you're gonna have to fill me in on this because I'm not quite sure at all, like, at Warframe. Is this like a mech type game where you get parts for a mech? I'm just guessing. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. There's some games I just don't play, and Warframe is one of them. Kind of. Well, I'm glad that you got some new frames and new parts. Space Ninja biosuits. Oh, okay. See, Selcher plays Warframe. So I can always ask him. That's why I don't really play that. For the longest time, I wasn't really even interested in anything that had to do with space for a really long time in life. I was very much against playing games that had anything to do with me in space. I don't know. Fantasy was dope, but if it was sci-fi, no way. It took me forever to really get into sci-fi, and so I'm still kind of behind the times. But you will not see me doing mech at all. It's just not my thing. You build a suit that has its own abilities. Okay. So it's like a mobile suit? You're saying suit, and my brain thinks mobile suit. Biosuits. What's the difference? Tell me what the difference between a biosuit and a mobile suit is, because I don't know.
I absolutely fucking love sci-fi and high technology concepts.
I didn't used to. Was very much against it. I would not watch Cowboy Bebop until like years and years later. And Cowboy Bebop is like a classic. I fucking love Cowboy Bebop now. I'm mad at myself for not giving it the time of day when I was younger. But now I love it. It's actually a really great series. Okay. Alright, back, scrolling back onto the topic here. You were thinking more of Gundam, and these are more armor that you wear. Okay, yeah, I hate Gundam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if people cancel me. I hate Gundam. I don't like that kind of stuff. Thank you for the lurkies. Alright, anywho's. So, I have really bad experience with boarding my animals. So I tend to have somebody come over and watch my animals while I'm away. It's usually only for a couple of days. I don't usually go away for long. I think the longest time I went away was for like a week. Yeah, I think I went away for a week when I went to California. Was it this year? I don't know. Whenever it was. It's like a week I went away. But I try not to be away from home for too long. A week is probably the longest, and I don't usually like to be away that long. If I ever plan on going to Japan, I probably will end up being there maybe longer than a week, just because I've never been there. I want to go out of the country, and I think that it'd be really cool to spend some decent time. But that would depend on if me being able to get off of court for that long. Not sure. We'll see. Anyway, so we left. So the night before, Seltzer didn't get much sleep. So we were trying to decide. So before we even planned on going to the convention, it was between either I was gonna drive or Seltzer was gonna drive to the convention. Seltzer didn't get that much sleep, so I ended up driving to the convention. We got Dunkin' Donuts on our way there. And our first panel that we had planned on going to, I'm like trying to remember because this is all very confusing now. I could have swore there was a panel that we wanted to go to. Oh, there was. So there was a panel that started at 10 a.m. that we were going to go to, but it was actually a panel that we had gone to before, so we weren't that upset about it. There's a different panel that we were considering that started at like 10:15, and apparently the people that ran the panel didn't show up. It was a Dungeon Meshi panel, which was called Dungeons, Dragons, and Dives, which was about like, I don't remember exactly what it's about. I'd have to look it up if the guidebook might still be available, but I'm not going to pull it up right now because the guidebook's on my phone, which is annoying. So what we ended up doing is at like 11:15, we went to our first panel, which was called Retro Magical Girl Games, which honestly was really, really good. I took pictures with my tablet. I'm actually going to pull it up so I can remember the pictures, like what I took. I'm going to have to look. What do you mean you can't put your favorite outfit? Is it not available? It should be available now. Okay. But I'm pretty sure I unpaused it. Hold up. Is it available now? Refresh. Should be able to see it. I'm looking at it and it says it's not unpaused. I'm like literally looking at the redeems. I'll go back to the edit rewards, but I'm pretty sure I see it. It should just be called Switch My Fit. The hell? Does it show up now? Okay, thank you guys. I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't believe you, it's just that shit is stupid. Anywhoosie what's it's. So the first panel that Sultr and I went to was about retro magical girl games. And so there's actually, the panel was really, really well done. This dude in like pink was running it. I wasn't really super sure about if I was gonna like it or not. Okay, we're switching to Modern Fit. Okie dokie doke. We're swapping it. See if it worked okay. Yes! At long last, there we go. I'm gonna pre-warn anybody in chat that if you hit take something from me, it will not work for this outfit because it's not swappable. So I got to learn this guy. That was nothing. So the guy had a lot of I have to delete some of the pictures that are on my tablet because for one reason or another I can't see it or something. The fuck? I don't know why that did that. Anyway. But yeah, it was very interesting, and I got to learn about, like, some retro magical girl games, which some of them are RPGs. I might play some of them. If I can find it, I might have to emulate some of them, depending, because apparently there was a whole thing where some of the games are either impossible to find now, or they are essentially way too expensive, like hundreds of, like there was 2 games I think he showed us that were like over $1,000, which is crazy. So there's a couple in particular. There's a couple that looked interesting. I'm just gonna kind of go over the different games he talked about. He talked about Athena, which was released in 1986. This wasn't even at the convention. It was just, like, if you look up the game online and try to purchase it, it's, like, over $1,000 to purchase it. Absolutely loco. So we talked about Athena. Valis the Phantasm Soldier, which was in 1986. This one was, like, really interesting to me because this had an RPG premise. Psycho Shoulder, which was in 1987. Okay, this one was an action platformer. It does tell you which, it does tell me which genre is which. Some of them were RPGs. Fantastic Made Dreams Cotton Arcade, which is the one that was super expensive. He was really, really obsessed with this game, and he thought it was really great. This was in 1991 made. It was a cute. They put it as it's a beat 'em up essentially. Galaxy Frontline Yuna, which is considered adventure. I might play that one. Kendo Rage Makeruna Makendo, which is an action platformer, released in 1993. Panel de Pon. I can't. This was like, I guess, kind of like Tetris, best. Lucian's Quest for the 3DO, which I was interested in looking up and trying to find. It's a strategy RPG. Really, you know me, and I love my RPGs. Community Palm, which is also another action RPG. We'll probably look that up too. Twinkle Star Sprites, shoot 'em up, fight 'em up puzzle. Ape Escape 3, which is a 3D platformer, which actually was very interesting because I would not have expected a game called Apex. I think I remember this game coming out and being like, I don't want to play this stupid game with monkeys in it. It's Magical Girl. Weird. Super weird. Then there was Cardcaptor's Tetris, which I didn't know. Cardcaptor is like one of my early animes that I watched when I was younger. I didn't know that she had games, so she does. There's actually a couple different, yeah, I'm specifically speaking about the third one. Apparently there's different, like, Cardcaptor games I had no idea about. Sakura Wars got a lot of praise. Atelier also got a lot of praise from this guy. He said it's really good. Umahara Kawase got a lot of praise from him, too. Very, very interesting guy. But yeah, no, it was really, really nice to see this panel. I stopped taking pictures on my tablet after this, which was only after one panel. So we're gonna go back to just talking about the other panels I kind of ran into. Yeah, Taylor has so many entries, just want to get into it, but don't know where to start. So he actually recommended, where to start with it. Because he said that the best game in the series, according to him, mind you, was to do Aisha. Aisha is what he recommended. Atelier Aisha. He said that's the best one in the series. He said that Atelier, the other ones also don't get a lot of praise because of the fact that, like he said, a lot of people complained that the other ones didn't have as much story. But he said that it wasn't even true. He gave us candy. He was super nice. I got Japanese candy from him. A little strawberry candy. Very, very cool. Anyway, so that was like our first panel that I watched. So I found some games. I'm probably going to play some of the ones that he recommended. Maybe in the future I'll be playing. I don't know yet when I'm fitting them in, but I will find a way. The next panel that we went to was Women in Disguise and the Appeal of Queer Ambiguity. So this panel was very, very interesting. It talked about different anime and about how gender was portrayed into this. Specifically when it came to either trans, non-binary, and that type of context. There was a lot of animes that it talked about. I took pictures of this because I wanted to watch some of the anime that I recommended. Of course, Oran Host Club was on there, on the list of stuff. I had considered going to a Twitch streaming 101, but I'm pretty confident that I'm past a 101 phase at this point in my career of Twitch streaming. So I was like, I'm not gonna go to that. The next so we kind of went to the artist alley after this, and did check-in as well. That was super fun. We actually didn't go to any voice acting panels, which is actually really unusual for me and Zeltro. We're at conventions. Normally we go to a lot of, we usually go to a lot of voice acting panels, but we didn't this year. I'm trying to look at the list to see what else. I don't think it went to that. We did go to a Madness of Junji Ito panel, I think, if I remember correctly. Or we caught the end of it. Does Rina have a special voice? Do special voice acting? I don't know, maybe if you pay for it. Hehe. You'll see. That was pretty neat. Oh, I went to a panel about Frieren. That was pretty good. Beautiful Memories, Grief, and Frieren's Beyond Journey's End. I thought that the person that was running the panel did a fantastic job because they were talking about how the different characters explore grief and kind of overcome it, which is very, very interesting. They did a great job. There was a Smash or Pass panel that we were going to go to. that was also based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Not Dungeons and Dragons, but that was the following day. I'm gonna just skip that one. Because that was the following day, but that's a different story. Think there was a different... By the time I hit, like, 12, like, Selcher and I were, like, fucking tired. I'm trying to see, like, what we did that it was 12. But I'm not seeing the panel here that we went to. Oh, I might have to look at the guidebook because honestly, like, the guidebook was super messed up. And like some stuff was moved around and it's not even on here, some of the stuff that would happen. I forget, but by the time I was 12, we went to a panel, like, close to 12. We were exhausted. And we were originally gonna go to a different panel about making, an imp soda, and, like, we were too tired. I also got sick anyway. I'm not gonna talk about what kind of sick, but I got kind of sick, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So I just went to sleep. For Saturday... when it came to panels, I went to a fantastic panel run by this guy his name is called Rainer. I'm gonna actually add him because why not? We're gonna add him, and you guys should really give this person a follow because they are amazing. He ran a panel called Reality versus VTubers, and it was super, super good, and there's no way I could possibly, like, give Rainer some love because he did a fantastic panel. It was super entertaining. I was too shy to talk to him. And talk about me being a VTuber as well. But a great job. He was talking less about, like, starting off as a streamer. But yeah. He was super cool. Give him some love, please. We went back to the artist alley for a bit. The next panel that we went to was called Dragoon's Tavern, a D20 experience. Now, this was really, really good. This was like a 2-hour block of time that was cut out. And it was audience participation. So they had like 5 people together. And they had a DM and then like four people playing in the game, in the campaign. And the audience could make decisions about the name of certain characters, as well as so one of the gimmicks that they were doing is that in order for the party to get special items to help them on their quest, the room had to like answer trivia questions, which was really funny. And we could also decide where they were going around to, which was really, really cool. And they had to accept it. So they had a barbarian who wasn't very smart. They had a rogue that uses crossbows. They had a druid. She was funny. She had two familiars. One was called Sam and one was called Dean, because of course. And then there was one character that oh, by the way, we also got to decide which characters that they played by voting. It was great. And the last character that was playing was named House MD. Super funny. It was a cleric. But they ended up defeating the big bad, and it was super fun to listen to them. Sultra wasn't super sure if he was going to enjoy it. But he ended up liking it a lot. From there, we then went to another panel called Stolen Childhoods, the Experimentation and Exploitation of Children in Media. Very, very interesting. Well done. I think I learned a couple of animes that I was interested in watching in the future. The next panel we went to after that was amazing. It was a 40 years of horror and romance, Vampire Hunter D. Now, Sultra's a huge fan of Vampire Hunter D, so I was like, absolutely, we have to go. So I dragged Sultra up. Which was great. After that, we were going to go to a Smasher Fest, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Smasher Fest, a Dungeon Meshi panel, which is supposed to be about, essentially, if you're gonna smash the monster. Did I drag him by his tail? Absolutely. But the person never showed up. So, one of the people that came to go to the panel, actually, that were gonna participate, was like, hey, do you want me to run a panel? And so they did, and then we watched instead we had a panel of Sailor Moon over the years, which was funny. I think I actually remembered her from, like, when she first ran the panel. But it's fine, I hadn't had her do that panel in, like, years, so. The next panel we went to was moved from the time it was to like 11:45, and it was an 18+ panel. It was called Sex Gods of Japan. This panel was so good. The guy who runs it, he actually runs D&D campaigns, which we didn't do this year. But it was very, very interesting. Most of the panel was talking about the different types of like fertility gods and stuff in Japan, and like rituals and stuff. But one of the things that kind of stuck out is that there's a lot of carved penises in Japan. Apparently, there's so many pictures of that. Very, very interesting. And then after that, it was supposed to be a panel called Deep Space, Love of Love in Deep Space, but they never showed up. Or rather, it got canceled, suddenly, without warning. It got canceled. Very upset. Really wanted to go to that because I'm really big on Love in Deep Space. Fantastic. Sunday didn't have as much going on. We actually ended up leaving early on Sunday. Some of the highlights of Sunday was... Actually, the interesting thing about the first panel that we watched on Sunday was called Record of Lotus War, 35 Years of Dungeons and Dragons. This panel actually inspired us to watch the anime in this Discord server when we came back. So for those of you guys who got to experience it, we watched the first like 4 episodes in the server. I would recommend it. It's kind of like old, and you can tell that it's old, but it's really good. It's kind of fun. After that, we also went to... What was it? The next panel that we got was... Why is it not even on here? It'd be super annoying if it isn't. There was a panel about... I can't find it on here. It's very annoying that I can't find it on here. And I can't remember what it was about. Oh, it was talking about like learning using anime as a medium, which the guy was very, very good. He talked about different anime and like what you could the first part I was kind of like it's just talking about like the different types of learning styles and stuff, and I was like, I'm not really interested in this. But once he started getting into it, actually, when we started discussing topics of like different animes and like what clips that you can utilize to teach people things and what you can learn from different clips, then I got really, really interested. Funny enough, Spice and Wolf got brought up in that, which, as you guys know, I talk about all the time. Spice and Wolf is my favorite. So I was super, super obsessed. I was like the only person, aside from Seltzer, obviously, because I forced him to watch it, that knew about Spice and Wolf. So, I was able to describe and explain Spice and Wolf and about it to the rest of the room, which was nice. But yeah, that was kind of my panel experience. When it came to food, food was very interesting for us. Yeah, it was a nice time. We had a lot of fun. The panels were good. You might see me play some of the stuff in the future, or maybe we'll watch some of the anime in the future in the server. Record of Lotus War. Salter wasn't too sold about going to it, but he enjoyed it after a while. After actually getting and sitting there and being there with the panel, he actually really enjoyed it. So sometimes he tends to be more hesitant about things than I am. If I seem like I'm even mildly interested in something, I will give something a chance. So I did. Food. Anyway, food. So, Seltzer and I basically ate, like, because the portions over by us are pretty large, we actually only ate like 2 meals a day and would, like, split our dinner, or lunch, or whatever, and it became lunch and dinner, or whatever it was. So I mentioned about the first day, I went to Dunkin' Donuts in the beginning, but, like, on our way there, which was nice. The first day we ate ramen from a place called, Rocky? Which I was originally asking my friend to tell me which ramen place was the best around us. Turns out the ramen place we chose, because she didn't get back to me quick enough for me to order, was the worst ramen place to get food from. I don't think it was that bad, but, like, I was really looking forward to, like, whatever ramen place we ate last year that was really good. So we ate that. That was good. And then we ordered from, like, a burger place, I believe. And we split that at night, and we both kind of had half a burger and some fries. The following day, we ate the hotel breakfast. I was kind of disappointed in the hotel breakfast, because the prior year, they actually had, like, scrambled eggs and pancakes and stuff as, like, options. This year, they only had, like, sandwiches, which is fine and all. The first day I ate, like, a Canadian bacon and egg sandwich. The Canadian bacon on the fucking sandwich was so fucking tiny and only 1 piece. And I was so disappointed, because I actually really like Canadian bacon. So I was super disappointed in that. Meanwhile, like, Seltzer got, like, a sausage, egg, and cheese, and the sausage patty was, like, 2 times the size of my Canadian bacon slice. And I was like, this is bullshit. I paid, like, money for this, and I'm barely getting anything. So, needless to say, the following day, I ended up getting the sausage patty, because of course, it's just sandwiches for World's Days. I will say, though, getting the hotel food was cheaper than getting food out, because most places were, like, $12+ for just a sandwich to eat. Meanwhile, I got a sandwich for, like, $6 at the hotel, in the morning for breakfast, so we did that. Day 2, food-wise, what do we eat day 2, food-wise? Oh, day 2, I believe it was a chicken sandwich that we got. I also got sick off of that. I ended up, yeah, it was day 2, because I remember throwing up. At, like, in one of the panels, I threw up. The food was good, but I guess the sauce that I chose on my sandwich, which was, like, garlic butter, I ended up throwing up. It upset my stomach. That was fun. It wasn't a lot of puke, but it was puke, and it was unfortunate. Movie night? Movie night's on Saturday, at 8:30? I think it's 8:30. I think Hound and Fox has to choose what movie they wanted. It took a while, but eventually, after I bought some ginger ale and I had some gummy bears, and eventually it calmed down, and then I drank a lot of water, which helped. So that eventually it worked itself out. And then day 3, we actually, like, ate when we got home. 8:30 on Saturdays. Yes, he. Do we have a specific movie we're gonna watch? Or are we going to... We can watch more of Lotus War. I think we have to do, like, episode 1 and then the rest of the episodes after that. If anybody's interested in us doing Lotus War. We still need to finish Steins Gate. Hopefully we'll be done with that soon. And then we can start Steins Gate on this Discord server. Yes, we need to ask Count and Fox what movie that they wanted to watch. I can DM them if you want me to, Jules, and see what movie they want to... Okay. I will DM them and ask them what movie they want. You're still in the Discord call, just sitting there. But yeah. So we went and... Yeah. Then we came home, and then what did I eat when I came home? Because we ended up not getting food convention day 3, other than the sandwich in the morning. Trying to remember what I ate on Sunday. I think I ate Wendy's yesterday. Because I took off of work yesterday, too, so I can chill. What did I eat? I can't remember what I ate on Sunday. That's killing me. But yeah, why don't you guys tell me about any of your convention experiences? I had a lot of fun. I definitely will go to this again next year. Oh! I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this because it actually pissed me the hell off. You've never gone to one? You should. They're a lot of fun. So, one of the convention was holding a stamp rally. Alright. I don't know if you guys have been to a stamp rally, know what a stamp rally is. Essentially, a stamp rally is you go around to different booths and you get stamped and you win something by completing it. So, the convention ran a stamp rally that specifically encouraged you to go talk to the vendors for different conventions. Multiple of the different convention vendors just didn't show up because there was no way to actually complete the stamp rally because they were just not there. So I was really annoyed, and it was supposed... So what the prize was supposed to be like getting like tickets to the convention next year for free. I'm very mad about that because it was impossible to literally complete that because multiple of the con runners just didn't show up, and that was really annoying. Another fun thing that we did is that our friend Vince, we've talked about them before. You know them as F-Like in chat. Is a very big Monster High fan. They're actually working on some art of I believe Claudine in like a custom outfit that they're designing. Very, very cool. But the voice actor for Venus McFlytrap was there, but absolutely nobody at the convention had any Venus McFlytrap art, including the voice actor. So we were gonna get them an autograph, but like there was literally nothing for us to get signed for this person, which was very upsetting. And there was like maybe 2 artists doing commissions, which was really unusual. I'm used to more artists doing art commissions at conventions, so I thought that was really weird. So that was fun. Other cool stuff. I'm trying to think. Seltra took a nap in the gaming hall, the tabletop gaming hall, for a little bit. Because, of course, he didn't sleep that well. Just day 2 either. Overnight. Which sucked. Or was it? Technically end of day 1, beginning of day 2, he didn't sleep well. So that was fun. Anywho, what's it's? November plans. For those of you who don't know, I have a manager now, sort of. I'm paying somebody to manage me and help me out with, like, content, and just kind of planning content and stuff for everybody. So, I've been trying to come up with, we've been talking a bit about, like, setting themes for the months of, like, what I'm going to focus on for the month. And for November, so last month we did horror because it was October, spooky month, so we did a lot of horror games. So stuff I'm not really used to doing, I was doing. We did October for spooky month. November is supposed to be cozy month. Cozy month. So we've been talking about different things that I need to work on. Some of the games that they suggested that I play is going to be, oh my god, I'm like sitting here like trying to remember what we talked about. It's crazy. I think I pinned it though. Yep. So they mentioned Wanderstop, Palia, Kingdom Hearts, Coral Islands, and Rune Factory would be good choices for November. I'm trying to decide whereabouts I'm going to use them. I think Wanderstop is not a very long game. I'm going to double check. I'm actually surprised because a lot of the games that they chose 10 to 16 hours. You probably do it in like a couple sittings. A lot of the games they chose for Halloween were not very, very long games that I could knock out in like a day or two, which is very different to how we're doing November, because a lot of those games are actually much longer than that. Wanderstep is probably the shortest game on the list. I have mixed feelings about doing Coral Island. Coral Island was one of the suggestions, but I really, 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 really wanted to play Coral Island with Celtro. Mainly because I bought the game when I kickstarted it, because I wanted to play with Celtro for the multiplayer. Because Celtro and I really love to play farming sims together. I'm a big farming sim person. So yeah. So Wanderstop, King. I'm probably, I don't even really know what I'm gonna be doing on Sunday, to be honest. I have like sort of an idea of what I'm doing for the rest of the week, but like Sunday I have no fucking idea. Maybe I'll do art. Maybe I'll start a game. I just feel weird about starting a game, then having a rest day, and then playing a game again. I think a lot of the games we chose are longer games. So I'm trying to decide what is going to be the best choice, because I don't want to start a game and then like not finish it, I guess, in a month. Because I thought that I was going to finish Dragon Age Origins, and I'm still not done with it. So very annoying that I haven't completed it yet. I'll get back to it eventually. I'll get back to it eventually. I'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm just trying to go with what I get recommended. So if you see me playing stuff I wouldn't normally play, it's probably because Takun, my manager, mentioned it. I might play some Rune Factory. I don't know. Rune Factory was another one. I'm trying to see. I think it's like 1.5 remix. 20 to 30 hours. Yeah, maybe I'll do, might do Kingdom Hearts. Long hair. No, stop that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. My long hair is really pretty. It works with all of my outfits. So we have that coming up in November. I'm not sure if you guys have any particular game that you are more... are feeling more towards versus other games. I'm like closing these pages. I think I'm gonna turn this down for myself because it's gonna drive me
Play
crazy.
a spooky game, smile.
Play spooky games. I don't. It's not spooky game month anymore. So spooky games are bye bye. I am playing Resident Evil tomorrow though with Kaiser. Kaiser's been around the Discord server if you guys have met him. Kaiser's a pretty cool guy. He's a shapeshifter. We're gonna play Resident Evil 5. I guess. I don't really play shooter games. You guys get a treat. I'm playing a shooter game because I said that I would play with him. So, I hope you enjoy it. Some other things I did. Shapeshifter, sure it ain't nope. It is not Celtro. It's Kaiser. You're not getting replaced, Celtro. Never, I would never replace you, my puppers. You're super special. Always super special to me. She's no longer No! I could never. Celtro made me promise him I'm not allowed to peg anyone else but him. Celtro made me promise that. You're gonna make him cry. You're gonna make him cry. What is he gonna do? Oh no, now you got the dog crying. Guys, don't bully him. Bad! No! Don't bully Celtro. He's not even here. He can't. No! Don't worry, Celtro. She was second class. Wow! How dare you! I am not second class. I'm a first class, bitch. Business class, alright? Put me in business class. I will have no less than that. So rude. Absolutely crazy. So I'm probably gonna... Maybe... Apparently, Kingdom Hearts, 1.5 plus 2.5 remix apparently has 40 to 60 hours to complete them. Specifically. So we'll see how that goes. I know that... Yeah. Cool, Rainer followed me. Cool. Super cool. You gonna pay me, peg me, Max? I'll consider it. 5th class Time Witch. No, I'm the best Time Witch, alright? Time magic is so hard that not too many people have the ability to do it. But yeah. For those of you who have been kind of chilling out and sticking out, I don't know how you feel about the hand cam stuff. I don't do that kind of stuff often, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's been it's very interesting. I'm probably gonna have to mess around with my setup a little bit more so it's a little bit better, but I hope you enjoyed it. Like being able to actually physically see the objects versus me just slapping pictures on the screen. I always wanted to make it more interesting. A person with time magic getting depressed would suck. They could freeze the world forever, potentially. I mean, we kind of explored that a little bit when we were watching, we were playing, In Stars in Time. It's a really great game. You kind of explore a little bit of that kind of in that game. I'd really I would give it a go if you're interested, in in kind of like time exploration type RPG stuff. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Oh, apparently I forgot to uninstall Bramble the Mountain King. I actually really enjoyed that game a lot. Why are you spraying me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I am an innocent time witch. I am an innocent time witch. I did nothing. Did nothing bad, nothing wrong. You know, one of the things that I was thinking about though, should play Celtra leak the diary. I have not. I will not release the diary. My diary is private. You guys have no understanding of privacy, do you? You literally have no understanding of privacy. Because voice in my head said to, or it will be the end of the world. I don't know about that, Juris. I think you're lying. I think you're being a lying fibber's fibber. Did you ever figure out what kind of voice line you wanted, Juris? If I had time, I wish I had time to print out the stickers that I'm gonna mail off to you guys. I didn't have time to do it because I would have showed you guys the stickers that you guys could win. My brain keeps swapping between a meme line or a sexy line. I mean, it's up to you. As long as it's PG-13 and I can make content of it, it's totally fine. Anything not safe for work related, I might be convinced into doing, but I would have to get paid for that. I'm gonna be real. I might do it for money, but that's it. But yeah, so that was fun. November. I think so thinking back of October, just kind of like stuff that happened in October. I think I really enjoyed it. Overall. She did not. I refuse. It's no. Why do people like no, nobody sees my diary. Don't talk about my diary. That's so rude. The one thing I've been looking around for, because what I wanted to do is I did want to make sure I get some sort of like art piece for like any kind of like upcoming holiday, at least spend a little bit of money so I can post it on my Discord server and kind of give you a treat. For example, I got an artwork commission for Halloween, and I posted it on Halloween because that's pretty much when I got it. I got it like on Halloween. I got the finished version, which I was a little bit nervous that it wouldn't come on time, but they managed to get it out, which is awesome. There is not that many people that do like artwork specifically related to Thanksgiving though, from what I've noticed. And I'm not gonna do the funny haha joke that Rena getting stuffed is Thanksgiving. Not gonna do that. So sorry. I'm gonna be looking. I'll be looking around. I'll see if I can find anything. But I did kind of want to do something like I'm trying to find like different. I'm trying to not spend a shitload of money though. So I'm trying to be a little bit more careful with my money, but I don't mind spending a little bit of money to get some fun art for me, for the server. Man, I don't know why I even opened up this website because it is full of raunchy stuff. I really should have it censored on my side because it's just so much perverted stuff on here. It's bad. I mean, I'm at home anyway, so it's not like anybody sees it. Oh, this is just me. This is just me to Celtro. Salter, I need to send you something. It's funny. Haha. This is just how I treat Saltero. Because we love him. I'm gonna send you a picture. Why didn't it show the full version? That's stupid. It's just me. Cause I'm a fucking weirdo. Not gonna buy it though. Even if it's human. Also some stuff that I've been thinking about doing, kind of, I talked about it a little bit. Is that I was thinking, so I have some merch obviously on like ACG Goods and Fourth Wall. I was thinking about, instead of just having art of me, that I would also I'd probably do some fan art merch, maybe, because I think that that would be fun. I also, they got a couple bases that I might be utilizing as well for fun stuff for people. I currently right now have a discount on my VGen specifically, because I do want to try to get verified on VGen. So I would like to be able to get verified on VGen at some point so that I can show up in the feed better. Just because if you're verified, you have an easier time of getting noticed. So it's hard to get commissions without asking people for commissions if you're unverified. So we're working on that. We're trying, I have a discount. I think I put like 20% off or something. Keep in mind, guys, if you guys are subscribed to me on Twitch, you also get a discount. That's 10% off. And if you add that, it's almost like getting 30% off your commission if you do that on VGen. Teehee. Should probably do that. I posted the new discount code for subscribers in my Discord server. I think like emotes right now with the sale is like $10 a piece. So if you guys want some cheap emotes, probably should consider messaging me. In order for me to get verified, I have to like apply, but I also need a minimum of like $100 in sales in a month, which is super annoying. So we'll see how it goes. Although I've been hearing talk about some people taking multiple times to get like this one person apparently got rejected from getting approved from verified for like seven times, and you can only do it, like you can only request to apply like once a month, which is super annoying. So I don't know. I don't know how it goes. We'll see how that goes. And then I guess another thing is reminders. We still have, of course, the potion game where you can win stuff. I'm not really seeing anything like Thanksgiving related. So it might be just art of me. I do have to finish some art this month for some sketches. I have the skeb art of Jello that I was doing that I have to finish, so I might be drawing that at some point. Maybe I'll we'll see how it goes. Yes, you want to skip. I sent you a whip of that if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I sent you a whip of that. You also won a doodle as well, which is a little different, which is a lot simpler. So I did start the scab already. Dispatch. What is dispatch? Is this I assume this is a game. I'm gonna look it up. It is a $30 game right now. And it has a deluxe edition. Oh my god, I've seen these characters. I saw a clip of these two characters in the toilet. It's about superhero workplace. Oh, it's a your choices matter type of. I usually like these type of games. They're usually pretty interesting. My favorite one is it's honestly a Wolf Among Us. Is really really good. Um, I really like those choices type matter games a lot. I find them pretty fun. So I will put this on my wish list. I probably can't afford to buy it right now. I have to figure out where, like, I have to figure out my budget now. Oh, it's made by former Telltale people. Fantastic. The Telltale made good games. I love Telltale. So I will add that to my wish list. I didn't realize it was a game. I just thought it was, like, these animated videos of these two guys, like, talking about their secret identity. And they're in the toilet, and everyone wants them to be gay together. There's a comic. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize it was a game. It's wild. It's a funny comic. I will have to take your word on it. After I'm done playing Steins Gate with Sheltero, I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do next. I might go and do Date Everything, maybe. I know that is pretty popular right now, so I might play that once we're done with Steins Gate with Sheltero. I'm not sure though. This Sunday though, not this Sunday, this Saturday. Ready for Date Everything? Yeah, we might do that after we're done with Steins Gate. I think that would be fun. I know that there's a lot of different endings. I don't know how long the game is. So it's probably going to get picked up this month. Main story takes about 18 hours, but completionists can run for over 100 hours. I probably will not do 100 hours of that game. I will try to get depending on how things go, we might try to get more than one ending. But I really Steins Gate has been taking super fucking long, and I don't know if I want to spend that much time with another visual novel for a while. That game's very very long. Apparently there's bugged character endings too. Oh yeah. Apparently the completionist is to have over 108 hours. But the range for the gameplay is like anywhere from 18 to 108 hours. So we'll see how that goes. I probably am not going to be focusing on all of the characters. I probably will pick like one or two characters maybe I'm interested in and we'll try to focus on. We'll see how that goes. I think I got some of the side stories too, if I remember correctly. I think. Let's see. Oh, apparently I don't have that game. I thought I bought Date Everything, but apparently I don't. I didn't want to get it at some point. There's Yaoi and Yuri. We love that. We love Yaoi and Yuri. I've been on a big kick for Yuri lately. But I think it's mainly because I have a roleplay character in D&D that's a lesbian, and I'm kind of obsessed with her right now. Who is very likely going to end up dead in the campaign, because that's what I want. I have a tendency that sometimes I will allow my characters to get killed for plot related reasons, and I don't want to say too much because I know that some people that play the campaign do watch my streams sometime. So I don't want to say why this character is going to die because I know why she's going to die, and there's a whole bunch of sequence of events that are going on. that's going to end up causing her to get killed. It's very, very interesting. Seltzer and I actually talked about it, that we're both super excited to get to this point in the story, so we might actually just like do some roleplay on the side. So we kind of know how we're gonna play the scene out, but also for fun, because we don't want to forget like our plans and our plot line that we want to go through. Some people are gonna die. It's going to cause a trickle. Somebody else is gonna die, and it's gonna cause a cascading effect on our other characters, which is then gonna cause my character to get killed, and it's gonna be so fun. I'm super excited. It's not the first time I've had my characters die for plot reasons. Um, I've had my character's father die in a campaign before, because my character was the princess of well, I had two princesses of the country. It was in the story. Um, one of them was an adopted child. The other one was the actual daughter. And the king of the country got killed by their jealous brother, because they wanted to rule the kingdom, and so it was a vampire campaign, so there was a lot of weird fucked up shit that happened too. um the vampire campaign, it was the kingdom was ruled by vampires. There's a bunch of different bloodlines, and um there's a couple bloodlines that are very, very scarce now, because one, for one reason or another, they're having trouble having children through that bloodline. um or two, they're just dead because they died. And in this particular story, the the brother of the king is obsessed with the purity of that specific race of vampire. And these are the Daywalker specific race, because the Daywalkers were the rulers of the vampire kingdom at the time. And he is so obsessed with the purity of blood. He actually wanted to marry his brother's wife initially. Um and I think he gets pissed off because he can't have her and she's not interested in him. So he kills both the mother and the father of my character, and then tries to hook up with his niece, essentially, because he wants to rebuild the pure bloodline of that race. Very fucked up shit. I'm gonna be real. Not good stuff, but it was really, really good. So my one character, then she becomes the queen um of the country, and she is not. There is a bunch of strife that comes with that, because she's very, very young, and a lot of the other nobles, essentially, they're like, nah, this bitch, she's too young, she can't run this kingdom. They don't believe in her. Plus, she starts off being very, very spoiled, and kind of like doesn't want anything to do with shit, but she eventually kind of comes into her role. But a lot of the houses, they like try to manipulate her because of the fact that she's young and she's not experienced enough, and like they're trying to make moves to try to take over the kingdom, and get rid of her family line. So whether they're trying to put their kids and try to get her to marry their kids, whether it's just straight up that they want to kill her, there's a bunch of different plot lines that go with that. Very, very interesting, overall, how went about that. But yeah, I also have had. At the beginning of the pirate campaign, I had a character that was intended to die like the first season, because it was supposed to set the characters up to basically become pirates. So he dies, and his cat gets adopted by the people, and they become a crew of pirates, and they just have his cat around all the time. Everyone loves Mr. Squiggles. He's the best. He's cool. You can marry Owen, but you have to give up your time powers. Where do I sign? Wait, hold up 1 second. Let me think about this for a second, because I had a moment. Am I not allowed to be able to communicate with anybody from modern day anymore? Saldro. Am I not allowed to communicate? Am I not allowed to stream anymore? Essentially, is my question. Because I really love streaming. I don't know if I could give up you guys for a boy. I love Owen. I love Owen, but I don't know if I could give up you guys for a boy. I lose it. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot harder. I was like, if I can't like traverse around and fuck around in time, like, it's whatever. But if I lose access to streaming, I think it'll upset me a lot. Cause you guys mean a lot to me, and as much as I love Owen, I would hate to lose you guys. After all, then Sultro, there's the problem. Does that mean you go away too? Because you don't belong at my time either. And all of the plants and stuff that I've collected over the years and spent a lot of time growing. That would be so hard to give up. And I think my community means a lot to me. I think I'd probably be really sad if I lose everything that I've worked so hard for. Just suddenly, no more Rena anymore. I don't know how you guys would deal with it. Guys, I love you guys so much. I don't know. It would make me really sad. As much as I love Owen. As much as I love Owen. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one. This Saturday we're doing 7 Days to Die. Which will be nice. I know it feels very sudden that we're playing 7 Days to Die. But I know that Sultro wants to do, Sultro wants to start doing D&D campaign soon for VTubers. And he wants to do that on Saturday. So if we're not smart with it, I don't want it to end up stepping on the toes of 7 Days to Die. I really, really don't want that to affect Sultro's plans for Dungeons and Dragons. The fun thing about Dungeons and Dragons, though, is just over time, I've just had characters that are a lot less eager to assist the rest of the party and tend to be a little bit more on the difficult side. So we'll see how this goes. I probably will have to play a more willing to help the party type of character doing it, because we're gonna do it with a bunch of different people, and the people that we've been DMing with we've DM'd with for a really long time. So while the character I'm using is like slow burn, and she's like over time like learning to be more cooperative with the rest of the party. She started off really rough and calling everybody incompetent. Thank you for the stretch and highlight. Thank you. I hope your renovations are going well. Okay. But she's slow burning, but she was very, very difficult to work with in the beginning of the campaign. She's still kind of difficult. I mean, she's fucking a fiend, so we'll see. And she's also gonna die. Yay! Planning on it. Gonna be super fun. Where was I going? I forgot what I was talking about. Wee! My brain! Yay! I totally forgot what I was thinking about. A Dipplin. A Dipplin. Yeah, so this month we're gonna do some more, cozy games. I want to try to make sure that I'm getting in, some more RPGs, because last month we didn't really play that many RPGs, mainly because, horror doesn't, I mean, they have a few, like, games that work together. Oh no! Hi, Mr. Man! Why, your tail is so fucking poofy. Holy shit. I don't know, you guys couldn't see it, but like all I heard was like running around, and all of a sudden my cat is standing in front of the gate that's keeping my dog in my office, and his tail is like fucking 3 times the size of his normal tail, and I don't know what he's like bugging out about. Apparently, like, he's freaking out. Very, very funny. He looked like he was gonna jump over the gate, and then he just kind of sat there for a second, looking like he's gonna jump over the gate, and then he took off the other direction. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" Absolutely wild. Oh, some other things. Some other things. Not necessarily in the vein of what I was talking about earlier, because my brain is just scattering everywhere. But I did get a quote on the price of making the scene that I have be animated. I think I said it was like $120 to like animate it. I'm gonna see if I can put some money aside so I can do that, because I just like the idea of like having my starting soon screen, like not my just chatting screen, be animated. It was like $120 for both the day and the night version to be animated. So I don't know, we'll see. Um, mm-hmm. But yeah. Um, we'll see. My god, my shiny Pidgey has such shit stats. I just realized that. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. I caught the Dipplin. Maybe you're Dipplin. Dipplin dots. I like Dippin' dots. They're good. I don't know. Does chat have any specific games that they think would be good for cozy's November vibes? Totally Resident Evil, right? I will say though, I believe Peak has an update coming soon for a new biome, and I'm very, very excited. Palia? I could. We could do Palia. We'd have to find some time to do that together. I don't know what your schedule looks like. Okay. Do I not? I thought I had Palia. Am I an idiot? I could have swore I had Palia. I do. I have it on my computer. It's not through Steam. I think it's when, yeah, I have Palia on, my computer. Oh. I had it downloaded when it was, Palia's free. I didn't know that. I mean, we could do some Palia. Have to find a good time for that, though. Oh, I haven't booted it up in forever, so now it's updating because I went to check. I don't have it through Steam. Is there crossplay on Palia? Jules? I don't know. You weren't following Jules. I don't know. I'm not following anything. My brain is stupid. I apologize. I forget things a lot. Mind you, I've never played Palia before, so I have no idea. I know it's like a kind of like a survival game. We'll see. I'm not sure. It is now updating currently while I'm streaming, so
Rin, are you feeling tired?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit tired. I mean, I'm not used to doing just straight up just chatting streams. This is like a first for me where it's just completely me just yapping and chatting. So I hope I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for the hydrate and stretchies. Says cross-platform should be possible if the account is set up right. Could never do a just chatting stream. All info real fast. I mean, I tend to struggle with that sometimes too, where I will talk, but I will put information out so quickly, and it's mainly because I get like excited, and sometimes you just gotta slow down. Do you enjoy gameplay more? Yeah, no, I prefer doing gameplay more, personally myself. It's not too bad. Honestly though, like just chatting is just just chatting is not usually the place I go to a lot, so I figured, what the hell, I'll do a just chatting stream, talk about the convention, talk about plans for November, and then just whatever the heck my brain thinks of at the time. What the fuck do I have? Oh. Originally I was gonna wear gloves while I was hand camming. I decided not to. I was gonna wear some gloves that I got from the Lunar Fair. I prefer talking about games than playing games, mostly. But it's fine. We'll see. I don't plan on doing like a lot of just chatting streams, mainly just because I prefer like getting down and playing games and enjoying them. We'll see. I can't wait for the new Peak update. I think it's tomorrow. I'm like looking. Last time I played Peak, I actually got the survivalist badge where I escaped without losing consciousness, which is crazy to me. That was literally yesterday I got that. I'm trying to see what other badges I need to collect. Apparently, I have 25 of 43 achievements in Peak. I'm like trying to figure out which. I've been trying to get the defeat in under in an hour or less badge. I've been working on that. I'm like trying to see. I wanted to get the badge where I can eat people. How many cactuses do I have to have stuck to me to get this cactus badge? I never see a yellow Winterberry, only an orange. Oh, the resourcefulness badge. Yeah. I think I kind of ran out of topics, so. Maybe I'll just play some Peak for now. Just for now. For funsies. What do you guys think? Peak? Peak? What do you guys? Jersey up for some Peak? Does Peak allow crossplay? No fucking idea, to be honest. I think we're gonna swap to Peak. Peak is only on PC currently. Sag. Alright. We're gonna play some Peak because I'm feeling some Peak. I apologize if I look like I'm sleeping. I'm trying to switch the game. We're gonna sleep talking. A shout out for who? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, I mean, I shouted out Rena a while ago. Did I shout him out again? Oh, I don't know. That's weird. That's super weird. I think it was Jules, but I have no proof, so insert Dexter meme. Guess I'm gonna play solo. See how this goes. I've never beat the game, single player, so we're gonna see how this goes. Wish me luck, guys. Probably not as useful to get a rope for single player run. Here's my granola. Alright, let's do this. Significant other told you what to do today? Call 1-800-MAKE-ME and we will brat for you. That's crazy. I don't have a significant other though. I'm single as a Pringle. Yay. Imagine being single in the year 2025. Apparently. No, I'm not dating Seltro. Everyone thinks that. We're not dating. Ahem. Pregnant here. Are you pregnant? I'm glad for you. I don't ever plan to be pregnant. Babies are a lot of work, and it's very expensive. 4 weeks? Alright. I hope for you to have a very smooth pregnancy.
Also, that implies that even newborns born in the Big 25 at Bruth are already dating in birthday.
What? I didn't understand that one, I'm gonna be honest. Wasn't planned, we just had fun. Yeah, that's typically how that works. We don't always plan things, but it's okay. We do what we can and do what we must. That's... We're gonna eat 2 apples. Alright, let's see. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. This is a crazy... Oh, right, we can pause now. Teehee! You can pause and peek. Alright. Stretch. You wouldn't, you didn't used to be able to pause. Let's see. I'm trying to go fast. I have misjudged heights here.
Black licorice is a torture device, not a candy.
I agree. I hate black licorice. Okay, I misjudged how high that was. Apparently... Oh, that is a suitcase. Let's see if we can open this. Alright. Alright, let's deal with this. We are going a different way than I originally anticipated me going. But that's okay. Sometimes it just works out this way. I wouldn't know why I would want to get over there other than just temporarily getting on the bridge so that I can get up higher. Alright, let's see. Gotta go fast, guys. Let's see if we can get the hour mark here. Let's also try to not be stupid. I have a tendency to panic climb sometimes, so... that is not a good sign if the fog's already coming, though. When it comes to speed. Although, I guess I don't actually know just how speedy I have to be. Alright. Which way? I could go across there and maybe... You know what? Let's fuck it. Let's do this. I don't know if this is a smart way to go, but we're just gonna do it. We're gonna make plans and just do it. We're gonna have to do a bit of jumping over here. Yeah. Thank you for the lurkies. Oh. I misjudged what I wanted to do. I believe from here... Oh, I actually wanted to go up this way. Alright, Rena. Gotta be smart. Make good decisions. I need to get there. Alright. Got a couple of options. I think the best option though is climb this tree. Tommy, don't be a rumbling right now. I can't have you be a rumbling. Oh, I did dumb. I shouldn't have jumped. I should not have jumped. I was not prepared for that. But that's okay. We made it anyway. I didn't want to climb. Now the first map I know is typically the one that's the hardest. Or not the hardest. It's one of the easiest things to do. So I should be able to get up pretty quickly. I don't know. I should have went this way, shouldn't I have? How goes peeking? You know, it's fine. We did some chatting beforehand for about 2 hours. And I ran out of topics because it's hee. So I just started peeking now. So now we're just chilling and trying to do peek. Trying to do it as fast as I possibly can, single player. Looks like there's stuff up there, but I don't think I want to go this way. That makes one of us, Takun. That makes one of us. I think maybe here? I don't know if I chose a good path. In fact, I'm pretty confident that I chose a terrible path for myself. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh. I almost hurt myself pretty severely. Aha. It's a little bit ballsy of me. Don't worry, guys. Have no fear. Runa's here. This is called, I'm just like, no stop, only go. Could I eat? Yes. Will I eat? No. Probably not. Because I just want to go. There is coconuts, so that's good for me. Ooh, interesting choices there. I do have a bandage, so... No, stop. Only go. There was 2 apples here. Guess I was mistaken. Alright. Oh, cure-all. Solid. I did not mean to do that. Let's get everything cooked. We're gonna dump the rope. I don't think we need this. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I suppose... Nah, it's just taking up space. I'd rather keep the cure-all. That's fine. Alright. Onwards to the tropics. Allow that. Ooh. Alright. Want to slow my descent just a bit. Ooh. That's a solid find. I want that for later. I think the orange ones give you burn. Alright. So, I do have to be a bit smart with both my time and my energy. That's gonna be the hard part. Stop it, Rain. Because I'm like, can I make this? Maybe. Shit. I don't know how I survived that. But that severely fucked up shit. For me. Thank you for the hat, Pat. Welcome in, Aromi. How you doing? I used up all my extra energy that I had, which was not ideal. And I don't know. Bit late, so the new looks lovely. Enjoy the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very happy with how it came out. My biggest issue now is I'm super fucking poisoned. So now, like, more than 50% of my bars. Not too bad, can't complain. I spent the first 2 hours of my stream talking about the convention I went to and the convention, the food, plans for November, so it was nice. I've been having to do a lot more lunges lately, which I don't normally rely on lunges. Oh, these are good. I don't think I needed to eat that, though. I'm getting impatient. Which is absolutely getting... Yep, I went to a convention over the weekend. Last weekend. I bought some stuff. I did a little hand cam so you guys could see the... Oh, I'm dumb. I ate a poison mushroom. That's gonna fuck me on time. Ugh, I don't have time for this. Give me the cure-all. I'm gonna waste time if I sit here just being poisoned the entire go. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What have you been up to lately, Arome? I think I probably want to go to the left. Ooh, and my traverses to the left got me a suitcase. I'll take it. I don't know if that's a ledge up there or not. I know that's a ledge, but there's no way I'm gonna make that. Oh, there's a tiny little ledge right here. Excellent. Same old, got a kitten. Oh, that's always nice. Ooh, this was a choice. Not a great choice. We might have to move over to the right. I was like, let's go to the left. Nope, the left is terrible. Yeah, it was really fun. There's some good things, some bad things, but that's with any convention you go to. I think I'm in an area where even if it's raining, it's covered, so it's not really impacting me that much, which is good. It's an ideal scenario. I wonder if this is standable. It is in this one area. See if this benefits me to do this. I'm in a cave, so... Gotta hope to find my way out of the cave that's higher. And I'm not sure. Maybe there's an out there. Oh, go get some work done. Yeah, always good to hear from you. Let me know if you want to catch up anytime. Or collab or anything. Used up extra energy, but it's okay. I got a pyre, which was the goal. Those are not good mushrooms. Sadly. This is gonna be a bit tricky. Because of the poison. But, I think it is doable. I'm wondering if my best choice is to get... Oh, there's suitcases over there. I think my best course is to get up here, as much as I want that suitcase over there. I can go that way, or I can climb up this rock here. And hope there's a ledge. Which there was. I want to go there, I think. I do want to cook the purple kingberry if I can help it. Yes, okay, we're okay, we're okay. Trying to go fast, but I have to be good with timing. And being stupid in the rain is not gonna help me. I could try to go straight up. Yes. I have to watch out for that. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're getting there. Thank you, Yadi, for the subscription. Shouldn't I be asleep? No, it's only like 11:45 right now. What are you smoking? It's only 10:45 right now. Oh, I should probably eat this now. Because I don't want to get fucked because I don't have enough energy because I decided to be stubborn and not eat food when I had it. Nice. Oh my god, I don't even think I looked for the last... Not my favorite item to get. I don't know how good these are. It's a yellow kingberry. I will eat these though. Oh, it's green. It's not even the one I want. I will take that pigeon. Let's see. Hard choice. I think I'm not gonna take that. I'd rather take the piton. Okay. We got this. It's a green. Oh man, I was really hoping it was gonna be the Mesa. I'm getting tired of playing the Alpine. I swear, every day I'm playing, it's always the Alpine. Oh, great. Lava. Love that. For me. The f... man? I'm hidden from the blizzard. I'm hidden from the blizzard, and yet the blizzard still hits me. Ah, fuck. Sorry. Sorry, Can. Fuck you, Blizzard. The shelf mushroom is more important to me. The magic bean. This absolutely could save my life. See how this goes. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting that music now. The blizzard's coming from that way. So my worry is that I'm gonna end up in a situation that's not gonna be ideal for me. Because with the blizzard, I find it's easier to like not get to like deal with the sun than it is to deal with the blizzard. Just from my experience. I don't know. Not that I can't figure it out, but it's just harder. I have no idea how long I've been, going so far. Which way is the wind blowing? Looks like that way. I'm gonna have to wait a second before I can climb. That's a remedy fungus. Don't really need that. I do want to keep my... Oh. Eyes peeled, though. For any food on the... Ah, good. That's what I wanted. The question is, am I going to be able to get back up? The answer is maybe. I'm gonna have to see if I can... That is not a climbable. Maybe the inside? This looks climbable. Okay. I may be able to jump from here to here, and then get up from there. Because I don't honestly think that going up further on the side is gonna be doable. You can do it, Rina. Ooh! I didn't make it! Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be climbable now. Alright. I'm gonna have to find a different way. Hmm. I'm like trying to figure out which way is more feasible. Hmm. God damn it, I wasted extra energy. Because I'm a dum-dum. This is what's gonna get me killed. Yep, this is gonna get me killed. Alright. Oh no, there was ledge! No! Okay, I'm dead. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to Sudoku because I have no energy. Good night. Burn me to death. Lava. I had options too. I just was stupid. I had gotten to point 3, map 3, with 40 minutes. Alright, guys. Yeah, I got there in 35 minutes. It's fine. I think that's all for today, though. I think I'm gonna end early. Aw, thank you, Astaster. Nice to see you. I appreciate you coming and checking in. I'm gonna be rating off. Ass taster. I'm gonna be rating off for now. But I would appreciate if you give me a follow because I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 5 with Kaiser. So I'm gonna go look for someone to raid. Let's see. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. Let's see. I just don't know who I'm gonna raid. That is the question. I'll skip some love to Trina, I guess. She's doing a just chatting stream, which we were doing earlier. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me today. My name, of course, has been Ayan of Time Witch of the Feywilds. I'm your RPG waifu. I will be back again tomorrow, and I hope you come stick around and hang out with me. It'll be fun. Alright guys, bye bye.